Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. Now more than ever, it can be difficult for companies to connect with and hire employees with the right skills and experience. The Great Resignation has left many organizations short-staffed and at a loss for how to replenish their ranks with high-quality talent. Often the best way to move forward is with the help of a seasoned staffing agency. Today, we're joined by Larry W. Malace, the president and CEO of Malace HR, and his head of business development and marketing, Larry Malace III. Welcome to you both.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Larry, can you tell us a little bit about Malace HR and what you do?
Sure. Malace HR is an integrated staffing company. We provide solutions for customers all over the country. We started out as a small boutique business in Troy, Michigan in 1998, working with automotive manufacturers and manufacturing support clients. And now I've expanded that across the country into 6 or 7 different silos to diversify our business. And we work in Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
And we're in the people business. Our goal is to help people find jobs, but also help our clients find candidates so they can grow their business. So at the end of the day, we are in the people business, and our number one focus is the people we work with.
Larry, how can your team help organizations that might be struggling to find new employees?
Well, we've got a dedicated team of recruiters and account managers.
Oh, is this them?
Yeah. Handsome group.
What a great looking group, yes.
But they've been trained in specific disciplines that we work with our clients so that they become professionals. And then they work with the clients to work on their workflow and processes and kind of understand what their expectations are for the company and for the candidate, short-term and long-term. And then when it helps us to kind of find the right person for the right job, recruit, retain, and identify that talent so that everybody wins in the long run.
May I call you LJ?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, make it easy on you.
So LJ, you must see many candidates when going through the vetting process. Is there anything specific that you look for in a candidate?
Well, I think you kind of touched on it right off the bat with the Great Resignation. I think for us, people who have that longevity at their career or are looking for a long-term opportunity, those are really the people that we want to focus on for our clients, because ultimately our goal is to get our clients the best candidates that we possibly can so they can grow their business. And the longevity and having goals and an idea really of what you're looking for in a career and in the workplace. Those are the 3 main indicators, I would say, at least initially.
We're real big on trying to identify personal, professional, and financial goals. The last few generations just don't have that type of training. They don't really think about it too much like some of our older folks on the team. So that's what we try to work on.
Larry, there are a lot of HR and staffing companies out there. What do you think it is that sets your company apart?
It's customer service. We are a customer service company. We look at our clients and try to become strategic partners with them, and we look at our candidates and our employees as the most important asset that we have at the organization. And I think people get taken for granted. So when you hear us talk about putting the H back in HR, that's a human element that we're trying to work with everybody and treat them, we're almost like they're agents, right? We're trying to do the best we can for their future. We have the greatest jobs in the world. We get an opportunity to help people and their families and better their lives, better their futures, better their income. So it's something we take very seriously, and we want to make sure that we're finding the right opportunities for those folks.
Well, and everything in business, as you know, it's all about relationships, especially in the people business, which is what we're in. And we always like to tell our clients that there's plenty of staffing companies out there, but you may just be another number on a spreadsheet to them. Where for us, you're a big fish in a little pond, and we're going to give you that type of service each and every day.
LJ, you mentioned that you specialize in certain industries. What industries do you work with?
So it's funny because initially, before the Great Recession, we were completely tied to the automotive industry. And then after the recession happened, we had a pretty strategic diversification strategy that was focused on getting into not only automotive, but manufacturing, engineering, facility management. And now we're even looking into other areas such as IT and some of these newer industries and technologies that are developing each and every year.
We tried to look at industries that would be recession-proof. So we've done a nice job of getting involved in healthcare, getting involved in education. We have a large logistics business. Our facilities management business is doing quite well. So those industries that don't necessarily go with the ups and downs of, say, manufacturing.
LJ, is there a certain size company or particular region that you prefer to work with or in?
So we're headquartered in Michigan, but we do business in about 48 states. I primarily work with companies in Ohio and Tennessee and other in Texas as well. But really, we're open to any business that's looking for assistance in staffing their company and helping them grow. So we're kind of an open book, and we're willing to look at just about any company out there.
LJ, what sorts of solutions do you offer and what services do you provide that really helps these companies meet their staffing needs?
So we do executive recruitment, so higher level, C-level positions. Then we also do contract staffing. And I like to tell all of our clients that we'll hire anybody from a custodian to a CFO and everyone in between. So we really specialize in that contract and direct staffing, but we also have services such as on-site HR management, where we'll actually put an HR representative at our client's facility and really act as a liaison from us to them and for these candidates right on site at their company. I think the biggest thing with business is being able to adapt and being flexible. And anytime we come across a situation where we could improve the process or service, that's something we're open to. We're not stringent and kind of in
our own bubble.
Exactly.
Larry, you've been at the helm of this company since you founded it back in 1998. You must have seen a lot of changes in the industry and in your own company over the years. How has the way that you do business, how has that evolved over the years?
Well, we used to do business by running ads in newspapers and using the yellow pages to try to find companies and candidates to work with. And obviously that's evolved over the last 30 years to a point where your opportunities are limitless. And so we've gone from basically just pounding the phones but using technology and all the resources that are out there. And that's helped us expand. And really without technology and the analytics and the things that we now use to keep customers happy and to attract talent, find people all over the country, 30 years ago, that would never be possible. There's no way you could get on top of that without the internet and job boards and Google and all the things that we now take for granted every day. So it's really, for us, it's been a boom, and it's allowed us to expand and do things we never thought possible.
Well, Larry, the company has certainly grown since you founded it. How big is it now, and what does your corporate landscape look like today?
So currently we have about 10 regional offices across the country and about 1,200 employees. Most of our business model, our employees are getting hired by our customers on 6 months, 8 months, 9 months. So we have kind of a revolving door of candidates coming in. But our goal is to be at about $100 million in revenue in the next 3 years. We've just doubled the size of our staff in our office and doubled the square footage, moved our headquarters. So we're putting together all the tools to get us to the next level. We're looking at acquisition strategies as well as internal growth to help build that model, but we feel pretty comfortable that based on the landscape, we have some great opportunities.
And I'm of the belief that if you want to be a $100 million company, you have to act like a $100 million company. And really, it's up to us to lay down the foundation and the infrastructure that enables that growth. Because you see plenty of times where businesses, they'll see a ton of growth and they don't know how to handle it, and it all comes collapsing down essentially. So being able to make sure that we're structured and set up to grow into the future is very, very important.
LJ, having been in the company for more than a decade, you've become part of the community now. Do you ever get a chance to give back?
Oh, absolutely. It's actually one of my favorite parts about the job, to be honest with you, because like I said, we're in the people business and we're helping people each and every day find careers and giving them the ability to provide for their families. Now with our community outreach, we do a ton, like right here, we've got the Children's Miracle Network. We work with a ton of different charities and organizations, trying to raise money in any way, shape, or that we can for some of these different organizations.
St. Jude's,
Yep.
Scleroderma Foundation. We've actually gone out to our employees and asked them if they've got things that are close to their heart, and we try to find something about once every 2 months to support and get the whole company behind it. So it works out really well, and everybody feels like they're a part of it. We also do a lot of things that are fun within the community. We'll go to teachers and provide them with resources, or we'll go to Veterans Affairs and try to keep veterans comfortable and give them some good company. So there's a lot of different things that we do that everybody's got a piece of an ownership in, and that makes them feel really good.
Well, I love it. I love that you've got such beautiful philanthropic hearts, and you're innovative as well in everything that you
Thank
do.
you.
LJ, one thing that probably couldn't have existed back when Malace HR was getting started is the Malace Cast. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the Malace Cast is our new podcast, and this is the beauty of having my father and I is we have different ways to connect with different groups. So we use the Malace Cast as a way to reach younger folks, on YouTube, but also for our existing employees and existing candidates, giving them tips and strategies about how to find a job, where to go in your career, what to do in order to set yourself up for success.
Yes, for success.
Well, and there's so many staffing companies that sometimes just being different can be the difference, So it's a ton of fun. It's a great creative outlet, and it's an awesome way for us to be able to connect with our candidates and prospective clients.
Larry, what makes you most proud of this company that you founded?
It's an interesting question. I think that I was brought up, you work hard, you play by the rules, you treat people fairly, you're gonna do well. So a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into a business, and then to see it evolve and see it become something that is bigger than you ever thought it would be able to make great friends, great relationships, not only with our employees, but with our clients, the people we work with over the years, and then have family involved with the company as well. It's really rewarding, and be able to look back at where you came from and where you're going, and know that you can pass something forward, and that your day in the sun may be going away, but there'll be somebody there to take on your legacy and take on your life's work. That's very, very rewarding for me.
Well done. Well, congratulations to both of you, and thank you for joining us and sharing your story with us.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.